Here's a quick guide to installing the Lexend family of fonts into Google Documents. The font family that's going to help make your documents more accessible and readable by pupils, students and colleagues. The first thing we've got to do is ensure we have a Google Doc opened within Google Docs. This can be any Google document in any format or style as long as it has a couple of lines of text. The next thing we do is install the Lexend font family. And to do that, we simply move up and click on the font drop-down box and we'll click More Fonts. In the search box, we're going to look for Lexend, L-E-X-E-N-D. And now you'll see the fonts that are available to us. And I'm going to select each of the Lexend fonts in turn to ensure that my students and pupils have access to the widest range of Lexend font families to pick the spacing and the style that makes things more readable and accessible for them. I'm going to press OK. And that's Lexend installed. Now all I need to do is change the font on my screen. I'm just going to simply select all by dragging the cursor. And I can change that just using the drop-down box. And I can select Lexend. And there we have Lexend font installed and my document changed. The second thing I'll want to do is change the spacing on the page to again add a little bit of extra readability. So I'm going to select my paragraph. I'm going to go to the line and paragraph spacing button. I'm going to select that to 1.5 to increase the spacing. An accessible, more readable document. So we want to use this as standard for any document that we now create. This means we don't even have to think about the font and style that we choose. To do that, I simply need to select the text on screen. And I'm going to go up to the Format menu. I'm going to go down to Paragraph Styles, across to Normal Text, and I'm going to say Update Normal Text to Match. And now all of the text that I create in this document is going to be created in Lexend. There's one final last step to make sure that this is applied to every new document we open. So again, I'm going to select the text. I'm going to move to the Format menu. I'm going to click it. Paragraph Styles, all the way down to the bottom, and I'm going to press Options, and I'm going to say Save as my default styles. That means that every time I open a brand new Google document in the normal way, the spacing that you see and the Lexend font will be chosen and selectable by default. And that's Lexend. Just a few minutes and it will change how accessible and readable your documents are.